Oh, people. People. I fucking despise my life. I really do. My fucking job is the worst fucking job. I was so glad when they cut my hours down because I despise the place I have to work in. And now it's almost as if I owe them something. Because every chance they get, they make me fucking cover a day I'm not supposed to be there. It drives me absolutely fucking insane.
Monster territory.
God, I don't want to fucking do this, man. I got a giant fire dragon over there. But it's like, I can't not do this. Ha 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 ha! You committed suicide, asshole.
Mighty strike! Lord!
You know, and somebody said, well, get a new job. Yeah, dick. If I can get a new job, I won't fucking do this. That's a fucking problem. That's why I do these videos, so I don't have to do this shit anymore.
That's a big help.
There was a time I didn't, and it was absolutely stunning. Nerve-wracking in its own way, though. Because I couldn't rely on my provider. You see what I'm saying? Like, this fucker just keeps going after Glimmer. No. Get this dick. Guys, do it fucking quick. Can we hurry up here? What level do you have to be in order to kill these guys in like 5 seconds? Somebody topple, please. 2 people. Oh, I can. That was my fault. Sorry. You know what? The thing is, see, this is one of the reasons why the United States absolutely fucking blows and why it should be destroyed. You are a slave here. People don't want to admit it because they don't like that word and they think slave means you get beaten with a chain or whatever. No, that's not what slavery means. Slavery is you do something you don't want to do specifically because you're forced to. You're forced into servitude. You're forced into belittling yourself. These guys. Why am I by myself? Yeah, and everything in the United States is slavery. Like, you have to speak a certain way. You can only use certain words. I mean, the United States is just a big fucking fascist dictatorship anyway. But how many baggers are there? But you are identified here in the United States by your job, by your salary. This is how they identify you here in the United States. And your job wants you to feel indebted to it. And everyone that's related to your job wants you to feel like you are so fortunate to put up with their shit. So every minute of your life is theirs. They can do whatever they want to you, however they feel. Every aspect of your existence is theirs. It's not a favor. You don't do favors. No. You know what you do? You just fuck yourself. That's what you do. Any life you want, you can take it and throw it in the trash. Because the corporation or the guy that wants to be a slave driver himself, because it's my family business, whatever it is, they own you. And when you are owned, you have no say in what you're doing. You have no hope in what you want. Nothing. You are just a fucking waste of space. That's there specifically to live through and as another shill for a corporation or a family business. Because nobody has respect for one another. Nobody cares about one another. You're a sieve. You're a sieve for corporate capitalism. It's disgusting. This place is fucking disgusting. So I was supposed to hang out with my friend tomorrow. Tomorrow night I was supposed to not have to go to work. But again, don't get me wrong. I only do like 13 hours a week. But just so that you know, They're 13 of the most physically grueling hours you would ever feel in your entire life because I clean all day, my whole time there. I stand around, my back hurts, my legs hurt. I gotta listen to people fucking bitching about the same fucking thing over and over again. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna say, well, you're right. Well, I mean, I do now. I'm just fucking saying. I want them to fucking get rid of me. But like, what are you gonna do? You need the job. So, what are you guys doing? Who are you attacking? Then why are you not doing any fucking damage to it? Dude, do me a favor. So I was supposed to hang out with my friend tomorrow night after he was done with his shitty job that he can't stand, where he's also a slave. And now I can't because I got to get up at fucking 3 in the morning or 3:20, whatever the fuck it is, yet again, because this fucking job apparently only has like 13 people working there for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Illusory blow! Heavy rush! Light! Gonna layer it!
So it's like, well, they told me, like, I didn't tell them, look, you got to do me a favor. I got to get my hours. I've been begging them to cut my hours. They never have. But they told me that my hours were cut, whether I wanted them to be or not. I did, of course, obviously. I fucking despise this place. But, it wasn't something that I made them do. But now they act like I'm indebted to them. So, for about... For about the... Wait, hold on. Actually, hold on. For, like, the... Fucking serious. Dude, somebody get the fucking attention away!
Sorry to burn you out, mate.
Who are you attacking? Stop changing my perspective, you fucking cunt! So for the third time in the last few weeks, I got a cover. Because again, these fucking useless rich cunts that are 10,000 miles away, nowhere near it, had to get their surveys where people are complaining, the place is dirty. Well, let me explain to you about the people that complain, alright? They're fucking assholes who don't know when to shut the fuck up. So I don't give a fuck if they think it's dirty. They think it's dirty because there's dust in a machine that's 15 fucking years old. They think it's dirty because this makes a creaky noise. They think everything is dirty. But they're the ones spouting out the most fucking garbage, so now I have to fucking be there because everyone's covering and doing an overnight clean. Fucking joke. I can't stand the United States. It's anti-human. Everything about it sucks. If you're ever planning on moving here because you think you're going to get an opportunity or your country's not giving you what you want, do yourself and the next generations you might be able to procreate a favor and don't do it. Don't do it. Stay as far from the United fucking States as you could possibly get. Stay as far from here as possible. Just do yourself a favor and listen to the most viewed United States-based opinionated assholes that don't know when to shut their fucking faces to about woke this or progressive that, or whatever the fuck they want to talk about. Just listen to how stupid they are, how obnoxious they are, and how self-righteous they are. And that's the United States, bro. That's what it is. Very few exceptions. Very few. I'm an arrogant, obnoxious jackass, and I am the least of your problems here. Fucking slave labor camp. You know what slavery is, really? Live my life for 5 minutes. You'll know what slavery is, bro. With anyone's life here. Again, you have to have money. That's what it comes down to. You cannot live in the United States if you're not rich. So you better be coming here with some serious-ass connections or a hell of a lot of money in your bank. I can live beautifully in other countries with like $10,000, $20,000. I would find a way. God, I want you. And I'd see women that look like Glimmer and not fat fucking cunts. Fat, disgusting, tattooed fucking bitches.
More bracing than I'd hoped.
Trust me, there are tons of those here too. The worst is when you got like beautiful women that have the tattoo. I can't with that. I can't with that. It's like taking a work of art and just scratching it up. I mean, there are only 5 now, but what 5 are there? 2 banners. I mean, that kind of helps. But there's this thing. Does that count as part of this?
Bah! Someone.
Well, now it's too late.
Great! Stop there! After you, opponent! Thanks for the support! Right!
See, I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed because now I have to get up early. 4 straight days. I have to, and again, they could say, well, we're doing a team clean. I've been there after their team cleans. The place is filthy because the people are filthy. And that's another thing that bothers me. The people come into this place, they throw their shit on the floor, they leave full cans of whatever they're drinking in the cup holders. They don't put their weights back. They don't do anything relative to being even remotely clean. And then they complain it's not clean. Now, somebody can say, yeah, but the people that are complaining are the ones doing it. Bullshit. Bullshit. They are. I've seen them. Places just filled with filthy fucking people because everyone expects us to be the help. They have this perception, because the United States is filled with fucking ignoramuses. They have this perception that if you have a shitty job, that means you don't want to work. Not that you can't get a good job. You don't want to. Because this is America, and everyone has the opportunity. Bullshit. No one has the opportunity unless they can afford it. I know all these kids, they're fucking potheads, they're fucking drunks, they're fucking degenerates, they got tattoos a lot, and yet they have these great jobs. And you know why? Because they came from fucking rich families, that's why.
Oh, you got.
The outcome was patently obvious. Careful not to fall.
And their rich fucking parents are fucking degenerates too. Whoop!
I felt that.
And again, where is my... Another fucking incursion? Is that the same one? Where is my company to protect us? Why don't we have people like not going overnight to clean? Why is that a thing? Why are we doing that? Because the fucking corporation wants to blame us for not doing it. They don't say that. They won't say it's your fault. But they might as well. Because that's what they're implying. Oh, well, your surveys came back and they said it was... Yeah, because the place is filled with fucking filthy people. And how many times are we going to do this? I got to do a lot of repairs here, guys. Now listen, that's fine because this game in its repairs has more, you know, gameplay than the entire Final Fantasy series combined. I'm watching 16, and I just want you all to understand, okay? Because people argue with me. You have these award ceremonies where games like Final Fantasy 16 win. Now we're halfway through the year, okay? I have played Fire Emblem Engage, which is better than anything I played on any PlayStation game, wherever. I have played Advance Wars 1 and 2. I'm playing Zelda. Everything that I've played this year that's only on the Switch is a million times better than anything that they've produced on PC, PS5. Forget the Xbox One. Forget that. That's not even a game console. They're focusing more on peripherals, for God's sakes. Like, they have nothing to do with game console at all. But way better than anything I've played on any of those games. You can say I'm wrong, you're out of your mind. And we're not even halfway through the year. We got more coming out. We still got Pikmin. We still got the new Mario that's coming out. Like, there's so many good games that are coming out for the Switch. So much better than anything that they've produced on PS5, PC, whatever, right? Elden Ring, yeah, okay. But he's broken, topple it.
I'm quite comfortable. I'm the cure to all your
Oh, man. But this year, right? Because they only had Elden Ring, and if you're a PS5 PC, God of War Ragnarok, which is total dog shit. That game was... I didn't even watch that game. I don't even care. I just saw like enough of it before I got sick to my stomach with how they, again, completely destroyed... You turned Norse mythology into fucking shameless. It's an embarrassment. But whatever the case, you know, because they're all obsessed with likable character. Likable character. What the fuck is a likable character, you fucking assholes? Anyway. What, because you don't like... You kidding me? So he's just... Okay, fuck you then. Fuck this. Go. Fucking thing's flying away. So what the hell is that? So this is all that they have on the console and PC this year is Final Fantasy 16. I'm watching it, right? Listen, if you want to watch a movie, cool. If you want to beat off to great graphics and, oh, it looks real, awesome. That's your business. Not mine, that's yours. That's not a video game. You can think it is. It's not. That's okay. You can think. You can imagine. You can dream. And you can also... You can also attempt to make this into art. You're wrong, but cool, whatever. However you want to get, it's your business. Let's see, who's got... You all have one. All right, hold on. God, you have nothing going on.
A little prep goes a long way.
But I refuse to accept that I will play a game which more or less holds my hand, drags me through repetitive gameplay that doesn't seem to want to end well enough that I can just enjoy it, but then happens so sparingly, it's hard for me to even realize what I can do, seeing as how it's so sparingly infused. But whatever. I guess, I don't know. But you go through this game, and I'm watching somebody suffer through it. I think Shirako suffered through it.
Hey.
Go on.
When I turned down the chance to be a god, I lost the power to have visions. But you,
There is no single established future. You should know that better than anyone, Shulk. If I were to tell you now what form your futures might one day take, it would be but one possibility, and a hazy one at that. The thing that gives shape to the future, it is your will. That's all the future is, Shulk.
You're quite right. I don't relish getting old. Age saps my courage.
That's perfectly correct. Leaping blade first into thick of fray is game best left to young and reckless.
You said it, Riku.
Actually, is Masterpon who say.
Your master, eh?
Masterpon say, when find one such give this.
Isn't that?
Everyone is right here. And also with Shulk there.
You're right. We're not alone.
Simple, tells a story. So, I'm watching this shitty game, right? And I detest anything related to Final Fantasy. And really what it was that changed, because I was a Final Fantasy fan, but what it was that changed my mentality on Final Fantasy was the fact that I played other role-playing game series like Fire Emblem. I could play Fire Emblem 1 now and love it. And it's challenging. But it's not an annoying challenge. Yeah, everything that I've played in the past by Nintendo, I can just keep playing because they're great games. Fun. Enjoyable. That's what games are supposed to be. I never made one of these?
A new gem.
I like it.
God, I want you, Glimmer. So,
Do more later.
God, I love her. Oof. So, Final Fantasy, what do we got? Do we have enough? Maybe it's enough. Yeah, that wasn't that great.
These fists just keep hitting harder.
God, look at her. So, Final Fantasy, once I played, like, even Mass Effect or what have you, oh, God, I want to put my dick in you. You know, whatever it was, when I played an actual good, or Elder Scrolls, I always do that now. When I played a good or fun to play role-playing game, I went, wow, so this is what I've been missing out on my whole life. When I saw other role-playing games,
There goes the enemy.
like Xenoblade or Xenogears, I went, now how come Square Enix can't do anything like this? And I'm telling you right now, a Square Enix game, they could make fucking whack-a-mole, okay? They will bog you down in hours and hours and hours of storyline and vocabulary and vernacular and terminology and this, that, and the other thing. And it's like Hideo Kojima on fucking speed, okay? It's just endless talking and bullshitting and using terms that you don't know. What the fuck is a dominant? What the fuck is an iron blood? Like, what's going on here? And it's always a kingdom, and there's always an empire. You could say, hey, listen, Fire Emblem's done that a bunch of times. It's Japanese, I get it. But it's always the same fucking thing. Always. And then there's always a brooding dumbass with spiky, weird hair that every woman wants the cock of as the main character. And, you know, it's always the same fucking thing. So now this game, the first hour and a half, I have had nothing but cutscenes and linear gameplay. Because, you know, the only enjoyable Final Fantasy that I ever played was 13, which everybody despised. Because we live in Bizarro world now, especially here in the United States, where the good stuff, you know, the prequels of Star Wars, is shit. And the shitty stuff, you know, like Disney Star Wars, is good. But then you have to wait in 20 years, and then people start saying, you know, that game wasn't really all that great. Or, you know, that game was really good. You know, you just got to wait 20 years. When everyone, hey, he's weak to down. Okay, so give him a blowjob or something. I don't know.
Very thoughtful of you.
But it's just the same fucking thing. The pretentious writing, the constant attempt to get me so engaged in the character. And it's fluff, bro. It's fluff. It's over-spouted, over-breathing fluff. It's just trash. It's not gameplay. It's not gameplay. It's not fun. It's not enjoyable. It's not exciting. It's just standing there walking. So within the first hour and a half, you play as the main character years before he's the main character, when he's just a kid, whatever, with his kingdom and stuff. You can't just tell me about this shit. And you play as his little brother, who apparently has all this power, but doesn't want to use it. Because I haven't seen that trope in a long time. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, with Fire Emblem Engage, right? Or even this game. No one doesn't want to fight. But man, oh man, he'll do it when he's gotta. It's not, I don't know. I don't know what I should do. It's watching, just imagine Persona 5 yet again. Where it takes them 3 hours to say, alright, I'm going to use my Persona because they just don't know what to do. I can't fucking stand that shit. It's not good writing, guys. I love Japan, and I love Japanese games, and I love anime and all that stuff. But let's just be fair, okay? When they make games for the Western audience, you know, United States, Canada, they make bad games. Because it's like they're trying to dumb themselves down to speak the language of stupid, which is it's not English. The native tongue of the United States is moron. So they have to speak moron. And it's tough. As a genius like me, it's tough to speak moron. So it's the same. It's fucking Hideo Kojima. It's the same shit where you have this reality that I have to be thrust into. I can't just have a game that I play. And the combat system, XXX square, XXX square, hey, circle, XXX square, XXX square. It's the same fucking, it's not even a hack and slay. It's not even an adventure game. There's no strategy to it. And again, your dad tells you, hey, because he's king and you're whatever, he tells you, hey, go here and fight goblins after about 50 minutes of storyline. So you go there with a couple of guys you can't control because this is the new Final Fantasy. Like Final Fantasy 15, we can only control the brooding jackass main character of that game too. So you go there and you fight a specific amount of goblins. You fight a boss fight of some kind. Then you fight another boss fight. And they have quick time events. They just call them, what do they call them? Cinematic dodges or cinematic strikes. It's quick time events. I just killed you. Why are you back? No. I just killed you. Why? How could you? No, that's bullshit. Didn't I just kill this guy?
More rubberneckers.
It's too early for a second helping.
And you have no choice of where to go. You see, like, okay, this game I don't have a choice of the ending, like I do Shin Megami Tensei or even Fire Emblem to an extent. Well, definitely with Fire Emblem, because if you keep certain people alive, then you get their endings. So that's how you have different endings in Fire Emblem or whatever. I really need the screw. It's a linear thing. It's totally one direction, man. You can't choose anything. And if you do, if you have the opportunity, it's obscure. Now, people can say, well, one of the Shin Megami Tensei endings was obscure too. One of them. The other ones you chose. And people complain about that. I didn't like that you chose at the end. Why not? You play through the game, you enjoy it, and then you say, well, maybe you think you want to do the order ending, and then you realize, not for me. So you go with the chaos ending, whatever. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow to complain more and yell more. I will see you then.